What you're looking at right now is the Xbox Grand Finals of the Siege World Championships. That's right, the 6th Invitational, Siege's biggest esports tournament back in 2017, had both a Xbox and PC platform, which means at the time, there was a console pro league with real esports organization support and Ubisoft support. But now competitive Siege esports is all PC only. But with Jynxzi taking the game by storm in viewership, becoming one of the biggest streamers not only in Siege, but on Twitch itself, and console tournaments pulling in tens of thousands of viewers every weekend, why doesn't Ubisoft just bring back console pro league? I even want console pro league. I've also been an avid supporter of bringing back console pro league. I think it would give a pathway for many young kids to compete in the game they love. But I think there's 3 critical reasons from an outside perspective why there will never be a console pro league again, and I'm gonna break them all down in this video for you guys, starting with the first. Competitive integrity is a huge issue in these roller tournaments. No, I'm not talking about zimming or whatever. I'm talking about stream sniping. So typically in these console tournaments, the streamers run 53-second delays pretty unanimously for about a 1-minute delay experience. I hopped in Stomp stream for 1 round where he was playing in one of these roller tournaments, and he hops on this cam that realistically, no one should know is there, and no one has known is there. And I predict that in 53 seconds about, it's gonna get shot. All right, so listen, here's the thing. Look at the timer, wait 50 seconds, and look at how the music.
I can flash hop.
I can, Fett. You do?
Tell the fuck out of
On the
that.
rotate.
Whoa, wait. Yo, how come? Yo, see, this is what I mean with these console tourneys, bro. I feel so bad for the heavy streamer stacks, because how come at like 2 minutes, right? At 2 minutes, Stomp and hops on this cam after he dies, right? Just start staring at this guy. I say, in 53 seconds from this time, guess what's gonna happen? This is literally, this is 53 seconds. That is 53 seconds on the dot, that is 53 seconds. The dude shoots the cam in exactly the amount of time that Stomp and stream is delayed on. Now, that's not the only case of stream sniping I've experienced. In fact, every time I've touched a roller tournament, I've experienced stream sniping. For example, when I coached Jynxzi stack in the roller tournament against Stompin', I would call strats, and my editor was in my chat telling me that the enemy team was literally repeating those strats back to their teammates out loud as they were happening in real time. They were making counters to those strats in real time. So bring Thatcher every round. Bring Thatcher every single round.
Yeah,
Someone bring Capital. Yo, whoever's recruit, bring Capital.
Zach, you want Cappy? I got Ace. Yo, they were talking about Capitaling out a zombie, bro, so be ready. Yeah, make this a rotate. Make this a run through rotate.
The next tournament after that, I coached another stack, and I literally caught my teammate stream something. I heard Jynxzi stream audio through his phone.
Nice. I hear him on roof. He's like right above me.
Yeah, get off the stream, bro. Get off the stream. I scolded him, and the clip's not there anymore. I couldn't find it anywhere. I'm so sorry. But this is like the 3 times I've tuned into or touched a roller tournament, and 3 out of 3 times stream sniping was rampant. The week after my dead tweet, the team that won the biggest console tournament, Roller Prime, all ran 2-minute delays instead of 1-minute delays. Is that a coincidence? Do you think that's a coincidence? Look me in the eyes. Do you think that's a coincidence? And here's the thing. I don't blame the people that do. Because if you stream snipe, you get a chance to build your content career out of it. Get your name known for the guy that dropped 20 kills on Stompin' or the guy that dropped 15 kills on Jynxzi. At the end of the day, it's on the streamers to put a 2 to 3 minute delay or even like a 5-minute delay like they do on the official Rainbow Six streams and official Rainbow Six tournaments for tier 2, tier 3 amateur to ensure that they don't fuck over themselves by streaming their games. But sadly, none of the streamers probably want this to happen. They want to interact with their chats. I get it. They want to be entertaining. But riddle me this. How is it ever going to be competitive if no one's gonna call any strats? No one's gonna tell each other what the game plan is going into any round, because by the end of the prep phase, which is about a minute later, the exact length of the delay, the enemy team is gonna be able to be ready to counter your strat immediately, which is exactly what happened to me. How is that competitive? Not to mention the flurry of lurk players. By the way, the lurk players that you can't IGL them or tell them what to do or else they suck ass, but all of a sudden when they go quiet, they don't calm shit, they're able to do whatever they want. They go crazy. Guess what? They're stream sniping. All these talented lurk players you see in the roller tournaments, they're all stream snipers. It is the most rampant thing ever. How is Ubisoft going to look at these roller tournaments as an example to see whether people have hype for grassroots esports, to see if it's being done correctly at this level, and it's just filled with people cheating by stream sniping? And speaking on those grassroots esports, that brings me to point number 2, grassroots consistency. Do you know that at one point there was a debate in the roller tournaments to ban the SMG-12? That's right, they wanted to ban a gun that exists in the game from being used in the game. Because here's the thing, at the end of the day, if I'm Ubisoft, I'm looking at these console tournaments, like I said earlier, as the example of grassroots esports within a certain platform, like Riot did with Valorant. When Valorant first came out, they let third-party organizers entirely run the esports first to build a grassroots scene, and then they took over it from there once it was ready. So here's some other things Ubisoft would see this console tournaments try to do, by the way. The map pool is entirely different. At the time, the PC competitive map pool had Oregon and Chile in it. The roller tournament runners said, you know what? Fuck that. Oregon and Chile are out. Let's put Villa and Theme Park in. Entirely different maps. They also continue to use the 3-3-3-3 quarter round split even after the PC Pro-Am tournament Element 3 stopped experimenting with it. Yes, it was used on PC for a little bit, but they stopped doing it entirely, but the console tournaments kept going with 3-3-3-3 quarter split. They made a rule where the top 3 players on console were not allowed to play on the same team with each other. Stompin', Case, and Mingo, your guys' console goats, were not allowed to be on the same team as each other because it was deemed too powerful, I guess. It's literally like affirmative action to make things less competitive for other people. Because here's the thing, on PC, when leagues don't have the same map pool or the same changes or exist on the same patch as the official Pro League tournaments that are going on, people riot. People fucking get heated. People don't even want to play or touch these tournaments anymore. If your amateur league is happening at the same time as the qualifiers for a major and you're not allowed to play operators or it exists on the same old map pool, people will throw a fucking fit over that shit. I've had multiple amateur players crash out over things like that. So the point being, at the end of the day, if Ubisoft is going to look at these grassroots console tournaments for an example of what console esports is like, and the console tournaments straight up just have a world's difference of competitive rule set consistency, are they really gonna look at these guys and be like, you know what, yeah, this is a platform we can build an esport in. Yeah, this platform needs its own pro league. No, Ubisoft themselves have created these rules, have created the standard for what pro league rules and plays should be like to make the most competitive place. All this drives away from is a league that is no longer the maximum amount of competitive and more so for entertainment. Even players like Stompin' hated the tier list rule that banned him from playing with like Mingo or Kason. And talking about entertainment over maximum competitiveness, we're finally able to move on to our final and I think the most important point of this video essay. Point number 3, you, the audience. At the end of the day, imagine your favorite players, Jynxzi, Richie, Mingo, Stompin', they're all on stage, they're playing with 3-minute delays, you can't hear their comms, it's professional, it's great, it's beautiful, it's esports. Who would watch that? Who would watch that? No one would watch that. The people that run longer delays for the console tournaments typically get lower and lower viewers. You want to interact with your favorite streamer while they're playing. You want to see them react to you calling them dumb when they're selling. And you want to see people call out each other's families in the most heated beefs of all time. You want to see these console pros go at it with each other and scream at each other and beef. That's the fun in it. And that's the point. If these guys were all professional, if these guys didn't interact with their chat, if these guys were really trying to win, really calling strats, honest to God, I don't think you guys would watch them or want to watch them. I think the demand for the console tournament actually goes down after the fact. There's no market for it. The console community lives for the beef. They live for the horrible cons. They live for the narratives. In PC Pro Siege, there's not room for these emotions. It's straight up unprofessionalism.
Look, I don't know what's going on. Look at me when I'm talking. Everyone. You have to stop this toxicity. Don't fucking... Oh, no, listen to me. Listen to me. You cannot talk to your teammates like that. Whatever, who's doing whatever, if someone needs a call again, just fucking give the call. All of this negativity, boys, is gonna lose us the game, honestly. And every fucking round, we're giving them an opening kill. What happened to making plans together and going for it? Either we play turtle or we fucking play aggressive. End of fucking story. Right now, you're playing like losers. This is loser mentality.
If any of these PC pros said to each other half of the things that were said in these console tournaments, they would get dropped immediately and they would be called the worst teammate of all time. They would be kicked out of Pro League for violating like 100 codes and banned for life. But maybe that's not such a bad thing. Maybe that's a great thing. Siege is such a complex, convoluted game. For people to really want to understand it at the highest competitive level, honestly just doesn't cater to a lot of the audience. Console Siege has done the impossible and has made the most complicated game in the world entertaining to the masses again. Yeah, Console Siege and Jynxzi and the Jynxziverse has produced some of the best content Siege has seen for years. Those fun deathmatch tournaments, the 2v2s, the pros and console 1v1s, the amazing draft tournaments we've seen. I guess a really extreme way to describe it is that PC Siege is like Olympics wrestling and console Siege is like WWE. Okay, it's not scripted, it was a really extreme example, but you get my point. But at the end of the day, I personally think it's a good thing. I personally think it's a great thing and it's perfect as is. Maybe we don't need a console pro league. Maybe we don't need people playing in organizational esports sweaters with 3-minute delays. No one gets to hear what they're saying and they're sweating their ass off. Maybe things are just perfect the way they are. I think it's a great thing. I love console. I love the energy you guys bring. I think Jynxzi and his gang have done an amazing thing to show the world that after all these years there's still a community so passionate for this game that I love, that we love. That makes me so fucking happy, man. And I see the crossovers with the pros, and you know, some of you guys even like watching my things, which makes me so happy because I just want to bring more eyes to the pro scene. That's my whole goal on this channel. Really warms my heart. But for me, things are perfect as they are. I love you console Siege players. Never stop playing this game because honestly, without you, this game would probably be dead. You carry the hell out of my favorite video game that has given me all my dreams, my esports career, my content creator, or the majority of my friends now, the most valuable memories I'll always have. And I truly believe that console and PC together, no matter what differences we have, we're still playing the greatest video game ever invented. There's just nothing like Siege. See ya. Love you.